I guess all my instruments have been chosen just off of what was available.
I just grew fascinated with all the varieties of instruments.
I found a keyboard at a thrift store. I found an accordion. My boss at work gave it to me. So that's my newest trick. But in general, it's been more fortune than personal choice.
One day I was walking down the street and saw the name Elf Power written in the concrete, and I thought that was a good name for a band. But then about a week later I was walking past the same spot and it was no longer, the word was not there anymore, so it was kind of like a divine communication from an elf spirit maybe.
Live and recording are kind of two separate things. We enjoy both, but I think what you get out of each one is a different pleasure. When you've actually recorded something that you really are proud of, or you're just like, wow, well, that's really cool, you know, you're kind of birthing something. It's kind of like laying an egg, and you hope that the egg, you know, is a good egg and won't become kind of rotten over time. But playing live's more of kind of a show, kind of, it's entertainment.
I guess after REM and the B-52s, then there was a huge surge of bands in Athens, and then a lot of them didn't make it, and then Athens really dried up as a music town, and now it's like grown back, like with the whole Elephant Six deal and a lot of other good bands that's having a second wave.
Most people that are involved in music are eventually meet each other, know each other sooner or later, so it's a pretty small community of musicians.
I guess the collective maybe is a little overblown of Elephant Six. We definitely use each other's talents in the recording process. Adrian playing violin and sax gets pretty much sucked into every band's project because everybody needs a violin somewhere on their record. So it's more of that kind of sharing than it is that we all live in a big house together and are sleeping in the same bed or something.
Rolling Stone did an Elephant Six article where
we
Will
tricked
and
them.
some of the Olivia and Neutral Milk guys invited them all over to this big house and made it seem like they were living in this weird druggy hippie commune.
All the guys got naked in bed together with their like trombones, and we just made it look like that there was like 45 of us living in one house, and
just to build the enigma a little more, you know.
Yeah. Elephant Six is not a real recording company with financial backing, unlike what many people believe. It really started out with Will and Robert and working together in Ruston, Louisiana. Robert is in the Apples and Will is in Olivia Tremor Control. And Jeff from Neutral Milk, and they would make tapes for each other as young boys in high school. They made up their own record company just to give these cassette tapes back and forth. Like, we have our own recording company, it's Elephant Six. And then Robert moved to Denver and Will moved to Athens. And so when we met them, they couldn't believe that we had been 4-tracking for all this time, and so had they. And they were just like, put it out on Elephant Six. And so we did, and it's really a group of friends and kind of a history that's exploded into what nobody knows what it is.
I'd like to think that first and foremost, we're a recording band.
We're a birthing egg kind of band.
Special eye to see the rushing river washing over me at night. It took a longing for some new sight, something you've never seen or heard of in your whole life. 100 nights to see the whole sky. It took 100 more to wake up and return to life. I was the naughty villain. I got too lost. I was the buried treasure resting deep beneath the moss. Open up the portal to see. Giant is still standing next to me. Looks at me with quizzical eyes, wanting me to read from the book of lies. What would you do in the giant